Hello there, Facebook land. This is Theresa Vigarino, your transformational life coach and author and speaker. And today is Miraculous Mindset Monday. I hope everybody had a beautiful weekend. I'm still here in Lake Tahoe with my wonderful friends, the Georges, and it's just been a wonderful, wonderful weekend for me to be back home with my people and spend time with my children. So I'm so grateful and glad that you guys could be here. Whoever's joining on right now, I want to continue the conversation about changing your mind to change your life, or healing your mind to heal your life, and how we live with these storylines and these experiences that we've had throughout the course of our life. Much of them start very early in life and then are compounded by our life experience. And so what those storylines do is it keeps us in a belief system of whatever that storyline is, such as if you grew up like I did in a violent home, in an abusive environment, then you grow up with the mindset and the belief system and the storyline of being a victim. And I've shared this with you before. I'm really open and honest about what I've gone through. And what that did for me is it just set up the belief system of I was a victim. So I kept attracting that to myself. So even when I was diagnosed with scleroderma, an autoimmune disease, even then I felt victimized by my own health. And so when I changed my mind, even about being ill, and I separated my emotions from what I was experiencing and I changed my mind, my health started improving. Now, I'm not out of the woods with it, but I know that if it's improved already, it can continue to improve. So I changed my mind about it. When it came to my relationships, this is a big one for so many. Hi, Liz. Liz has the most beautiful little baby, Brooklyn. She's going to be the flower girl in my wedding. And lucky for anyone who wants to watch, we're going to Facebook live stream the wedding October 1st. That's going to be here in Lake Tahoe. So set your calendars for that, 2:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday. So let me go back to the mindset of when you've experienced something that's left you hurt and betrayed. You set up a brain pattern or a neuronal pathway that is basically put in motion to keep you safe. Hi, Cindy Brooks. So what happens is you end up having this belief system of distrust, of pushing people away, of this fear. And the fear gets triggered anytime the brain says, wait a minute, we've trusted somebody before, we better not trust again. And so the old storyline of I've been abused before, I've been betrayed before, whatever that is, comes activated. And the brain rushes all these thoughts to your head, and then the feelings happen and the emotions, and then you base your decisions on it. So you could see how it's like a domino effect. When your brain is triggered, it goes into the safety zone, and that's the part of this brain's job, is to keep you from experiencing that pain again. So that's when the fear overrides your logical thinking, what your spirit wants, and what your heart wants, because the brain is so strong at convincing us one way or the other. So the reason I call it Miraculous Mindsets, and actually I'm in the process of writing a book and program for that, is because truly that's where the work lies. Our souls know what to do. They always have. Our souls always will know perfection and what to do. And our bodies, they have an incredible ability to take care of themselves. Where we really need the focus and intention is in clearing up some of these old programs. People that study neuroscience and coach like I do, we talk about it's an outdated software system that is the driving force behind your life. It's what keeps you in the invisible box. It's what prevents those great relationships from flourishing in your life. It even keeps your attraction point not as elevated as you would like it to be, so the people that are showing up aren't even the ones you want. So, it's really important to take a look at whatever storylines are going on in your life, your beliefs around those, your thoughts about them, how you feel about it, so that you can start deliberately creating that of which you want to experience. So That's a mouthful. That's a mouthful, I'll tell you. And I think I need to have like a Q&A session, because I give some pretty heavy points here, and not everyone knows this information. Obviously, you can reach out to me anytime you want. By email, down here you can PM me. Also, check me out on my website, theresavigarino.com. And I'm everywhere, and I have lots of free resources. And also, if you want to book an appointment with me, just go www.askcoachtheresa.com. So let's go back and wrap it up. The storylines that have been part of your life, and if you're following me, you know what they are. Most people that come to me have already been to counseling, they've already been to therapy, most people are middle-aged, and we've already had a lot of life experiences. You can look back over your life and you know the storylines that keep showing up. So when you understand the storyline of what's going on, you can then begin the work to like we used to do in sentences, right? You deconstruct it. And you can learn about what it is that your original wound is and how that storyline keeps replaying itself. You truly are the author of your own story. So if you are a person that grew up in a household, this is just an example, in a household that maybe you had a parent that wasn't involved or wasn't emotionally available or working all the time or divorced or what have you, and in your life you've continued to draw in people that are emotionally unavailable, that won't commit to you, and you're left with that same feeling of loss and abandonment, I can guarantee you it goes back to the wounds of your childhood. And normally, I would say 99.9% of the world, everybody needs to heal those wounds and that inner child so that you can free yourself to deliberately create your new storyline. So take a look at that. I also have, email me if you would like a free meditation. It's an inner child healing. It's really beautiful. It's wonderful. It works. It's magical. It's miraculous. And just, let me know if you want it, and you can have that. And that will help you understand yourself, reconnect to yourself in a deeper, more beautiful way. And you can begin deconstructing that storyline so that you can create the new one. If you need help, reach out to me. I love you all. See you Wednesday.